Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading for the collective sign of Pisces. So this is good for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take it if it resonates with you, leave it if it doesn't. Some messages will be for you, other messages will be for others watching. We have our winner for the coaching, Rosella Camarena. I hope I'm saying that right. Yes, you are the winner. The announcement is in your inbox somewhere, so you can go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. If you're listening to this. And if you applied, the same announcement has been delivered to your inbox as well. So, yeah. Universe, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most relevant and important, accurate, powerful messages for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? What can be shown to Pisces about the times to come as far as predictions go? Let's see. I didn't post as much as I wanted to this week. I got a little sidetracked with life, you know. But I did want to share with you before it's over, the Real Forgiveness program, the discount, $50 off, is being wrapped up and taken off the website like very, very soon. I'm sorry I didn't announce it more. I'm sorry I didn't do more readings to let you know what was going on. But you're still on time. If you're interested in that, you can check it out in the description box below. It's for those of you who, you know, you may be holding on to emotional wounds from the past that you haven't yet let go of or forgiven. And it takes you through that process precisely because you deserve to have that joy. Not necessarily because they deserve to have the forgiveness, you know what I mean? Like, it's more about you than anybody else, Pisces. But yeah, if you want to check it out with the discounts, it's now or never. Well, that sounds dramatic, but you know what I mean. Alright, Pisces. So this is what I'm seeing for you. First of all, first thing that catches my eye is that right now you're being represented by the 10 of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment. You may be having a very positive moment of your life. Maybe, you know, maybe the circumstances are not as positive as you would like them to be, but you know what is? Your love, your gratitude, your heart. It seems like you are really present in the appreciation of your life right now. Some of you are building a home. Some of you are building in a relationship, maybe a family. And I see that the joy overrides any kind of difficulty or circumstance. I also see here a very contrasting card, like a very, very contrasting card, which is the Three of Swords, showing up in your mind space. So this tends to be about kind of like heartache, really. But since it's showing up in the mind space, I would say that some of you are experiencing issues with your mental health. Some of you may be more affected by depression, anxiety, bipolarity, ADHD, who knows, than you realize. So the mind space seems to be affected somehow based on wounds in the heart. Because we see the heart here with these three swords. So maybe things from the past trauma, grief, loss that you have been through, they may have created like a scar in your mind, in the way that it functions. Take it if it resonates. It may not be for all of you. Some of you may be just thinking about a heartache from a very non-emotional point of view. And that could be your heartache or someone else's. It doesn't really have to mean, you know, that mental health is affected, but for a big chunk of you guys, it seems to be the case. Now, I see here that the second 10 that you have is the Ten of Pentacles, and that is the conclusion of this reading. So this is where you're headed, Pisces. Massive prosperity and abundance, long-term visions being met, goals, long-term financial stability, long-term relationships, long-term healthy family, generational wealth, whatever. It's all things good, but for the long run. So I think that there is something here that has been transformed through love. Some of you are struggling to find an appropriate relationship. You may be struggling to find love in the way that you want it. But the love that Divine has for you and the love that is shown to you will never be, you'll never be short on that, Some of you have had issues with how you perceive others, how you're perceived, how much you open up to others. I think that some of you may have had some kind of heartbreak, in which you trusted someone or you opened up to someone who let you down or proved to be in some way dangerous for you. And it seems like opening up in relationships has been hard for you since, but not hard enough for you to be sort of blocked out of that experience. It seems like with the love of the Divine and the love that has come into your life, the self-love that you give yourself, it all has overridden, if that's a word, the difficulties from the past. It's like you choose love and love chooses you. Even if love doesn't look romantically as you would like it to, necessarily. For many of you it does, but for many of you, I don't know. But it goes way beyond that. That's what I'm trying to say. There was a moment of hold, moment of pause in the recent past in which the path ahead may have not been clear. For a while you may have been like, I don't want to move forward unless I understand what this is. I don't want to move forward until I have all the information. I don't want to move forward until I feel better. I don't want to move forward, blah, 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 And I see that some of you, without even realizing it, you have been moving forward. Very small and subtle signs of where is the right path for you to go. They seem to be very, almost imperceptiblemente. I don't know how to say that. Very seamlessly guiding you towards your path. And you have been listening because I feel like there's small little things, little cues that you can wrap your head around that are not too overwhelming. So you're like, oh, okay, I can do that. Oh, okay, I can do that. And before you know it, you're not stuck anymore. Before you know it, you're the King of Wands. You have all of this power, all of this authentic, raw, driven energy, which goes with you into the future in the form of the Emperor. The Emperor is kind of better, I guess, than the Kings. It's one step ahead than all the Kings in the tarot. It has more authority, the card. And you're showing up here as the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries in the near future. But I see here that you have been in a throne. You have been in your throne. But you have been distracted. You have been maybe thinking about an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Maybe thinking about heartache. Maybe thinking about romance or the lack thereof. But I see you here in the future facing forward. Really observing everything that is going on from a very, not skeptical, but very, very objective point of view. And I see you being present. Whereas before you weren't quite there somehow. It's like in the past, you could have been I want this job position, but you weren't really stepping into it as much as you could or should. You are shying away from something. I see that's what was happening here. You were shying away from something. You weren't in 100%. And now I feel like you in the near future will be in 100%. And the level of abundance and prosperity and fulfillment that comes by allowing yourself to really be devoted to something full on is going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be really, really good, Pisces. I see that there's people around you who want to work with you. People around you could be clients, could be coworkers, could be, powerful people, investors and things like that. There's people around you who see your value and they want to work with you, Pisces. They do. They want to collaborate with you as well. So if you allow it, if you open up to the possibilities here of working with others, I see a lot of success. But some of you are not open to that because of how you have been feeling, perhaps as far as anxiety goes or depression. Some of you may feel like like you're not in the right mind frame to connect to others. I don't know if that makes sense. Take it if it resonates. But let's see what else is showing up here. By the way, during the video, you're going to see, if you're watching the video, not only listening to it, you're going to see little cards that are showing up somewhere around here, I think, like little things that pop up. Those are the links for the products of the week. I'm going to be promoting one product per week from this point on for, some time. And that way I'll keep you updated on everything. I know that seems like a lot. It may feel like every time that you tap into one of the readings, there's a different thing going on, which is fine. But for those of you who watch all of the readings and are subscribed to the email list, it's going to make a whole lot more sense. So you can do that as well. Subscribe to the email list. Or out of curiosity, just click on the little card here and see like, oh, for this week, this is the thing. Okay, bye. Whether you find it interesting or not, just to sort of keep up, you can do that too. I see some of you, it's like you had a period of your life in which loving yourself, caring for yourself was somehow put on hold, or it wasn't as important. Maybe you had to take care of someone who was ill, or you had to put everything on hold to take care of something else that wasn't necessarily you. And I feel like now you're kind of dealing with the aftermath of not taking good care of yourself for some time, Pisces. But the good thing is that you're on time to heal. Look at this, the sun. I mean, come on. Let me. Look at this. Look at this, Pisces. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Powerful as can be. We got the lovers here as well. It's like for real, Pisces. You are in a very good place. And it's only going to get better and better, Pisces. The universe is going to send people your way. They're going to send people who can collaborate with you, who can give you the hints, the information, the healing, the guidance, the abilities, the skills, the resources, okay? There's going to be people here sent your way. So don't shy away from making connections with people who you're drawn to at this time, Pisces. precisely on that self-care. That message about the self-love and the self-care really caught my attention. So I'm going to pull an oracle from the self-care. I don't know what it's called, but it's like about self-care. To see, what you can do to, for some of you, revert negative effects from the past. Reverse. Past. How the past may have taken from you a lot of energy, or by not being able to take care of yourself. Some of you are having issues with your hair, is what I'm seeing. Some of you are having issues with your hair, others with your weight, others with vitamin deficiencies. Some of you have been through a lot of stress for far too long, and it has really taken a toll, and now you're feeling it, Pisces. So how can we heal that? How can we fix that? How can we improve that, Spirit? Guide us through this deck. Read. You don't have to tell me that, please. I'm such a nerd. I'm such a nerd. I love to read, you guys. Make an altar. So if you have been thinking about reading, if you have been thinking maybe about doing the challenge, as I posted here in the community tab, that'll be cool. They're telling you it's a good way to just get lost in a different reality when this one becomes a bit much, or simply as a way to relax. We also have here, make an altar, and I know that there's this like deity in the wall here in the illustration, but for some reason I'm seeing Virgin Mary, so that's interesting. That could be resonant for some of you. Alone time. So all of these things are going to be serving you at this time. Plan a vacation. Spend time with animals. Look at the stars. Like astrology, but also like physically. Dream journal. Drink tea. And use positive affirmations. So that is sort of like the... Also connect with your womb. Some of you out there, this is what you need to work with. Your hormones, your womb, the creation, fertility, feminine energy, okay? So, read, make an altar, alone time, plan a vacation, spend time with animals, look at the stars, dream journal, drink tea, positive affirmations. That is what is showing up here for you, Pisces, as a way to come back to yourself. As a way to come back to your perfect health. Some of you are erasing years and years of abuse to the body in the form of stress, in the form of bad habits, in the form of addictions. And these are the suggestions from Spirit to take you there the quickest, the fastest, the easiest, right? And get yourself back into your center. So I hope this helps, Pisces. I'm going to leave all the relevant information in the description box below, as always. Make sure to check out the cards that are going to be popping here. You're not going to want to miss that discount. It is a program that will help you feel lighter. It's intended to help you feel lighter, put that weight down that comes from not being able to forgive something fully. Because one thing is to forgive with the mind. And it's like, okay, I'm moving on, I'm not going to think about it, I've forgiven it, I'm over it, right? But if you still feel knot in your stomach, if you feel heaviness, every time you think about that person, every time, they come into your mind, and it's like, ugh, like you don't know what to do, it just feels off, then this course is for you. Because you can use it for that person, and you can use it for every single time that you are almost like trapped in that feeling. Also, I find that we live more courageously if we have like a backup plan of how we're going to clean the mess if it doesn't come through, right? So this forgiveness program, you can have and use as many times as you want. So I do find that if you know, like, okay, I'm able to forgive myself and others, I have a blueprint, I know I can do it, I know it works, So maybe I can take that risk by dating this person. Maybe I can put myself out there again. Maybe it's not that scary because, if the worst comes to worst, then I'll just go through the process again. So, yeah, check it out, Pisces. You can save $50 if you get it today. The price is usually $147. Now it's 97. And by bucks, I mean US dollars. And for the coaching programs, well, the winner has been selected, Rosella Camarena. But if you're still interested, we can still work something out. If some of you are interested in the 12-month coaching program, we're still in January, so you can start. It's a coaching program that is very open-ended in the sense of we have just one appointment per month, but we keep very close track of your goals and how to get there, and we evaluate the energies and the currents that you're going to be navigating. So if you're interested in that, you can check out the description box below. I will also leave info there. You can write to me, and hopefully we get to work together, Pisces. Sending all my love, and I'll see you in the next reading.